Hey guys, Greg with Planning Green Zen, and thank you guys for joining my YouTube channel. Now for those of you who've never been here before, what I'd like to do is just inspire the world in 5 main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. And I truly believe that if we all on this entire planet had a holistic balance of each one of those areas, we can actually live in a world of peace, harmony, happiness, eradicate and abolish slavery, war, famine, hunger, and we all will be happy and healthy and wealthy all together. And we can travel anywhere we want on this planet, enjoy the sights, enjoy the food and cultures, and just live a great existence. So if you guys do like my messages, please like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, please share them out, and please comment below. So are some of your thoughts on these videos and what are you doing in these situations. Today's video is entitled like why you should be more optimistic when it comes to situations, because for those of you who don't know what that word means, optimism means just being more positive about the future outcomes, being more happy and more just thinking about greater outcomes versus bad outcomes. Because when you think about things will turn out bad, it typically will. Again, I do have videos regarding the subconscious mind being your personal genie. I highly recommend watching that one. But again, guys, going back to your subconscious. A paradigm is a multitude of habits, as Bob Proctor describes it. So we all have these paradigms that are programmed into us since we were out of the womb. And some of them are just limiting beliefs and limited mindsets, because it limits us from pursuing our greatness and pursuing happiness. So a lot of times we have these negative limitations that come up as a defense mechanism and say, no, you can't do this, you already tried that, so when you know tried that, why are you doing this? Just go back to your mundane life. Just go get a job, don't ask questions, don't do anything, just work, pay bills, and then die. A lot of us have that type of programming to us, so we don't pursue greatness, we don't pursue happiness. You actually can really see it in people's minds. It really look deep, because I'm an observer of life. When I go out in public, I love to people watch and observe people, no matter where I am, whether it's a restaurant or a store. And a lot of times what I see, I can literally see the life being sucked out of someone's face. And I'm not saying it to be funny or disrespectful, but I truly see it. Some people are literally aging before their time. Like, they have big bags under their eyes. They look so down. Like, that's how they look. And I feel bad, because you could just literally tell that they gave up on life. They think, well, this is it. I'm just going to do this until I die for the next 20, 30 years, if they even have that much time. Because typically when you live that type of life, you really are taking time off of yourself and your soul when you don't pursue life of greatness and abundance, whatever that means to you. So again, you want to be very optimistic, be hopeful. Just know that something will work out in its favor. Like, for example, I have many different things now, but over the last year, I've had things that come to it. For example, like if I had a bill that, was an extra debt service that I didn't want, like a personal consumer debt, I would literally write an affirmation like, this is paid in full, check mark it. I am so happy and grateful that this is paid in full. I don't use the word debt now. That's the key, because again, when your subconscious mind hears things, it projects out what you say literally. So think about that as far as if you had a genie that would grant anything you say to life. Anything. It doesn't know right from wrong. So you say, oh, I hate being in debt. It's not going to take the debt away. It's going to say, well, they heard you say debt. So you're thinking about the word debt, and that means, being behind on bills or having things past due. So they're going to grant more than in your life. So think about the things that you want, not what you don't want. That's how you want to start to think about reprogramming your subconscious mind. Don't think about anything negative. Just think about what is the opposite of one. For example, I don't want to be in debt. I hate debt. Don't think of that. Think about, I have an abundance of cash flow. All my bills are paid in full. I'm so happy and grateful for that. That's what you want to think about. Instead of thinking about, I'm overweight or I'm fat, I don't like myself. Say, I love myself. I'm happy. I can't wait. I'm on my way to being fit and getting the six-pack abs, and I'm doing the things needed to get that. So I'm so happy and grateful that I'm fitter each day that I wake up, and I'm working hard towards that. Again, something you develop your own story or your own methods, but again, you have to think positive and take all of the negative out. So when you're optimistic, know that things will work out. Like if you're in a situation where, like for example, I got in a fender bender a couple months ago, it's my fault. I did it. It was just something I just wasn't paying attention or whatever. But again, initially I see it started to like freak out a little bit, but then I thought about, well, look at whatever positives of the situation. That's why it's key to always think grateful and positive. I said there was no one in the car, grateful for this, and then I actually left a note on a person's car. A lot of people would have just driven away, like hit and run. But the guy called me, he was calm. He had a brand new Lexus. He's like, well, thank you for doing that. No one, typically people would just drive off. He was very grateful that I left my information, and I already had everything situated. So when he called me, I said, hey, here's a policy number. You'd be taken care of. I got it all situated for him, so he could at least inconvenient as possible. So yeah, I just truly believe in, you know, karma. What comes around goes around. You treat people a certain way, is going to come back to you. So I treated him like I would have wanted to be treated. So again, but I was optimistic in that situation. I said, this is going to be okay. It's not that bad. It actually even cost me way less than what I thought when I had to pay my deductible for insurance. I actually didn't even have to pay my deductible. That's how the crazy part. So again, it was very convenient. It was like it didn't even happen. That's how great it was. So you guys, be optimistic with situations. Know if you're in debt, if you're struggling financially, if you hate your you know what you're doing, you hate your existence, you hate your job, hate your life, hate where you live. Again, be optimistic and know that it will get better. But you do have to work at it. You can't just think things or just pray to God and say, please, God, help me. Because, you know, in the Bible it says, ask and you shall receive. But a lot of people don't do it right. They just beg to God or, you know, whatever you believe in. Say, please get me out of this situation. Please give me a better house. And then they just sit there and expect it to fall out of the sky. What I truly believe is that, again, God does answer every prayer, but he puts it in a way to where you have to actually pursue it so you become a better person. So that's to say, if you say, I want to make $10,000 a month because you're broke and behind on bills, and that'll actually help you, you know, eliminate all your debt within, you know, 5 months or so. You'll be fully debt free and happy. So you say that, oh, please, God, help me get $10,000 a month because I have all this debt. You can just sit there, watch TV, and go back to your normal life. Nothing's going to really happen, and then people are typically bitter and upset about that. But when you say that, and then you actually look at the keys and the situations that are coming to you that you need to follow, it's kind of like you have hints and clues. Again, it's not going to just be fully black and white because, again, I believe that's part of our process of growing and actually getting to success at the end of that finish line for it. Like if you want to cross a finish line in a marathon, like let's say a 100-meter dash marathon, you can't just stand there at the start line and say, oh, well, please hope I get first. Please, I hope I finish this without moving your body or legs. No force is going to come and just teleport you to the finish line. Maybe later in the future we have teleportation, but right now, I mean, I know they're working on stuff, but that's a story for another day. But you got to do the work. You got to start to move your body, and then just keep that positive mindset, and you'll start to go forward and forward, and that finish line will actually come more to you because you're going towards it. The same thing with that. So yeah, I want $10,000 a month, and then let's say you see some type of advertisement or you hear someone talking about something regarding like financial literacy or education, you just blow it off and say, oh, that doesn't work, that's stupid. That's actually the first sign, in my opinion, that you need to take, because it may not necessarily even be with that same vehicle, but in order for you to get to where you need to be, you need to experience that in order to launch you over to where you need to be at. So it's kind of like a launching pad. You start wherever it is. Now again, it's not whether you like it or not, or the what and the how, it's the why. You gotta have a strong enough why, and that will help you become more optimistic and just think positively, and you'll start to attract the people and the systems and the vehicles and everything you need in your life to get you to where you need to be. Okay, well, I do hope this helped you out a little bit, guys. So again, please comment below. Let me know what are you doing to stay optimistic, and what are some things that you have accomplished or that you're going through right now that you want to accomplish or fight through that's kind of hard for you to resist. I would love to hear your stories. I do comment. I respond to 100% of all comments. So yeah. And also, guys, if you like my information and what I'm about, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and share these videos out, because it not only helps me out, but it helps other people out that are listening and looking at this information. Also, guys, if you want even more help with manifesting what you want, having the right mindset, go ahead and click on the resources I have in the description below. It'll direct you to enter your email. You do that, then you go directly to a video. You watch the videos and see if they actually will help you out, because I do believe that if you listen to the information in the videos, those alone may even help you out. But if you want to go further, you would purchase the books and the information that they have available, just so you can start to map out your game plan so you can create greatness. Okay, well, this is Greg with Planning Green Zen, and I do hope you guys have a great day.